Well, here we are again. This is Radio Entrepreneurs. My name is Jeffrey Davis, and as I've said before, all I like to do is talk to entrepreneurs. I do it on the radio show, on these podcasts, and on our YouTube channel. And then when I've been in my consulting firm since 1984, all I do during the day, during my workday, is talk to entrepreneurs. So please keep sending us your friends and keep asking questions because we like to answer questions. And our next guest, Mike Vien, CEO of Wallit, correct?
Yes. Hi, Jeffrey.
Well, what's in your wallet?
That's a trademarks phrase from another company.
I know that.
They'd love to have them as a customer.
Yeah.
What's in your wallet is the real question. Wallet is very personalized, needs to be, right? We have all things in our analog wallet, but we're out really, I think the question is what is Wallit, right? Wallit is a free rewards-based savings app for families, specifically designed for teenagers.
Wow.
What we're really trying to do is help people save and achieve their goals.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So how did you get into all of this stuff? And if it's free, how do you make revenue?
Yeah, two good questions. Well, my whole career has largely been in financial services. I break it up into two parts. First part was creating early stage companies for large companies, more like an entrepreneur. I started my career at Fidelity and created 3 companies for Fidelity and then a couple other companies as well. Second part of my career has really been in more of an entrepreneurial way where I was starting companies and invested in a few companies, but predominantly it's always been in financial services. How do we make money? We make money, our model is very interesting. You know, we are a venture-backed business, and traditionally in VC-backed businesses, you'll commonly see this notion of disintermediation, disruption of a large spaces, and banking is one of those one of those markets. We make money by partnering with brands, starting with banks and credit unions. Those that are really trying to get consumers' attention, we help them engage with our engagement platform.
So it's a sponsored kind of app by these...
Yes,
by your partners, I would say.
Exactly. I mean, you think about just retailers, brands, merchants of all shapes and sizes. There's never been a more challenging period in the American public where we're trying to get everybody's attention. There are 11,000 banks and credit unions in the country. They all look a lot the same. They all have the same value proposition. What makes one better than the other? Well, we believe it's helping people achieve their goals through savings, as opposed to rewarding spending.
Now, I apologize if I'm being too simplistic, but isn't this a nation of debtors, not a nation of savers? Are you trying to go against the trend?
Yeah, well, you know, you've seen some of the challenges in the American savings rates. Debt's at an all-time high. Students are at
states are in debt. Cities are in debt. The country's in debt. Individual students are in debt.
Yeah.
That's what I said. It's a country of, they do a good job of giving credit.
Well, think about ads. It's ads everywhere. Ads on the radio, ads on your phone, ads on the internet, and they're all about buy. We reward spending, don't we, as a consumption society? And what Wallit's trying to do is reverse that tact. And the real objective, the ultimate goal, is to help people be better with their money and save. So we reward savings. Wallit, as a company, does, and then having brands that sponsor those moments of achievement, those moments of achieving your financial and real life goals is what we try to do.
So let's say hypothetically I had a young adult, not really a teen, who knew how to spend more than they knew how to save. How would you be helping them, and what kind of rewards would you be giving them? Well,
we're wired as humans, I think, to consume. And the real problem that we're trying to solve is inertia, right? The law of inertia states that an object or an activity will continue at a constant speed unless it meets some sort of friction or some force. And we've got a lot of friction, right? Earning is a friction. Spending is a friction. We're rewarded for doing it. Credit cards with cash back. Retailers buy one, get one, those types of things. What we do is we make it super easy for people to save. And we do it at the household and family level, focusing on teens, who is probably the most underserved demographic in the marketplace. We like to refer to them as pre-banked. We have the whole family come to Wallit and create an account. They create goals, and they can contribute and collaborate around these goals. And it doesn't matter what the goal is. It could easily be, a big ticket item like an iPhone, a car, a vacation, or it could be just budgeting your weekly entertainment or spending for food, those types of things, dining. And when you create a goal, we achieve you for making progress. We reward you for making progress toward that goal in the form of cash, not coupons, not discounts, not points, but actual cash. And the reason being is because of what your earlier question is. Our business model is fundamentally different. We're not trying to charge consumers for managing their money. We actually reward them for managing their money. We get paid by brands who are sponsoring these activities around these goals. And we're not a bank either. We partner with banks. We think banks and credit unions are a big part of the value chain. And those that recognize the opportunity to help people achieve their goals through savings are going to reap those rewards in that war for attention for consumers, specifically Millennial and Gen Z, who have been a very difficult market to attract.
So, you said you were at Fidelity, you were an entrepreneur, and now you're an entrepreneur. Did you know you were always going to be an entrepreneur, or was there sort of a moment of time that something happened that transitioned you? And then we can get into maybe some of the differences between being an entrepreneur and an entrepreneur. You were doing it on someone else's nickel before.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting. A couple thoughts here. First of all, I never really sought out to be an entrepreneur. I just really like solving problems, and that's the way I think about it. The harder the problem, the better. And it just started, early on in life. I had a painting company. I had a lawn mowing business when I was in school. And
you sound like my business partner.
Yeah.
In the consulting firm, he was like that too.
High energy, right?
I wouldn't call him high energy, but he always had a business.
Okay.
Even before he got out of graduate school or undergraduate school, he had businesses.
Well, it's pattern spotting. You see challenges, you want to tackle those challenges, and that's the advice that I give to some of the companies that I invest in as well. The first thing is don't create a product. Solve a problem, and that's what we do. And I've been lucky enough to have the opportunity at Fidelity early on in my career, and then subsequently the ability to spot patterns and help solve some of these problems.
Very interesting. We've been speaking with Mike Vien of Wallit. I think definitely a tool that will boost team savings. Mike, if somebody's looking for you and Wallit, how would they find you?
Well, come to wallit.app. That's our website, and you can reach us there. We're also very focused on social media, so you can catch me on LinkedIn. And how else? I'm very open. I mean, just come to
on Android and Apple.
Yeah. Oh, so the app itself is definitely available. It's a web-based app. It's also available on both the Apple and Android app stores. Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for being on the show. Hopefully you'll come back again.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Join our network.
Thank you.
Again, speaking with Mike Vien, Wallit. Can't see why you wouldn't get it for your kids or have your kids get it themselves. It sounds like fun. It sounds productive. My name is Jeffrey Davis. This is Radio Entrepreneurs. We're going to take a break, and then guess what? We'll be talking